All right, stream is up. So Misfits session 26. We have Damien as the scribe, Sir Blackwater.
That be me.
We have is it Walnut on Quartermaster? Yeah, Walnut. Are you okay to do Quartermaster?
Yeah, I think this was my first time doing it, so I
I
might have
mean,
questions, but
yeah,
this seems straightforward.
it's pretty straightforward. You have the access to the party sheet, right?
Yes, that is open to me. What the fuck?
So
Oh, but
basically, when items are found, sometimes I'll put them in chat, sometimes I'll just say them. But
right.
either a person takes them or they just kind of get sent to the party treasury. If they get sent to the party treasury, you just have to make sure you note them under the correct place in the party treasury, basically like the bag of holding. It's I think where most of the stuff is kept right now.
Okay.
Also, there's the camp. So if stuff gets sent to the camp, then you would also just make sure you note it there. And the other thing is you just do the camp upkeep each day, which is 6 gold pieces a day. It says it under the camp.
Oh,
So you
yeah,
just
yeah. Okay.
subtract it from someone in the group or from the party treasury if there's gold in there, which I think there is right now. So that should be fine. Yeah, I
Okay.
really wish I knew how to. I wish I could make like a button that you just press each day that like did that for you. I gotta see if
All
I.
right.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
There's probably a way to do it. I gotta see if anyone on maybe one of my players knows Google Sheets. There's a.
Lo Kun
You
from
guys hear me now, right?
Oh yeah, you
yeah.
you sound much better.
Yeah, back on the now I'm on the computer. Cool.
All right, yeah, maybe Lo Kun. That's a good point. I think he's pretty good at that. I'll ask him. So could we get a recap from Oliver of the events of last week or 2 weeks ago?
So Oliver's not here.
Oh wait, is Oliver the previous scribe?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, did I totally get that wrong? Oh, wait, I thought we didn't have a game last week.
We
That
did
was
it.
from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, last week it was.
Oh, you
I
you posted. Okay, I see. Oliver. Yeah. Ask him if he has those notes. I mean, I guess I could just give a quick synopsis from my notes.
It was pretty quick. Did we leave the? We
So yeah,
decided to stay down in and use the Lehman's hut to rest.
well, so here
Yeah.
I'll give a quick because I
Okay.
have my own notes. I just like player notes because then I don't accidentally reveal stuff. So the party is resting. They're doing. You all were doing a short rest in the halls of Tarsus when a sound was heard. I believe it was by Rogric, and you noticed some people snooping around. Luckily, they didn't notice you, and the group ambushed a bandit captain, taking him prisoner. After that, the group quickly retreated back to the Blackwater mansion because it seemed like the guy had friends in the area and you wanted to basically get him to a place where you could imprison him. But then Oliver had the idea to use magic on him to lead you back to the Blood Hand operatives, and Neil in particular. So the group headed back with this guy. They went and bumped into his friends, who he convinced that he was working with you now, and that the group wanted to speak with the Blood Hand leadership. So they let you pass. You went to Neil's camp, which had a lot more people than you were hoping, and then you basically ambush them. It was a hard battle, but you managed to defeat Neil and his people, and we had just ended with reinforcements approaching as the group rapidly tries to figure out their next steps. MVP was Oliver. So it is the, like I said, session 26. It should be the 25th of fall at 8:30 a.m. It's morning time. Let me get the calendar out. And let me get to the right map screen. I guess NPC-wise, we'll have Shock and Melody again. I don't think you have any other people in your camp, do you?
No.
Yeah, I think those are the only two right now. Okay, so Oliver is out. Okay, so that's the current party. All right. And we are in... Oh, what area are we in? It's just looking at it. The tunnels, right?
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnels.
Something, secret tunnels.
Exactly. Secret tunnels. All right. So, what do you want to do? Time is limited, so I'm going to keep us in rounds until a retreat is called, just because it might make a difference. So it was Shock's turn. He's gonna kind of... Oh, he was searching the mage. That's right.
I think we were done searching.
Yeah.
But after the main,
that's right.
We were going to start throwing people, picking up people. Which I forgot. Whose idea was it? We were going to be like, someone was going to carry me because I'm exhausted. And then someone was going to carry Melody.
Yeah. Well, we're going to probably have the, your
Steel
construct
Defender.
carry
Melody.
And then
Shock carries me.
Yeah, Shock and Damien kind of. If Shock can do it himself, but probably Shock and Damien if need to be carry both of you.
All right, so
I think Damien's a little bit stronger than me.
So remember, carrying will half the speed of whoever's carrying you. So I mean, effectively, I think you're still going to be at the same speeds, right?
Is it a weight thing or a carrying thing?
It's because to mount and ride someone, they generally have to be a size larger. Otherwise, you're basically just grabbing someone. I mean, when you can put someone over your shoulder like fireman, whatever that's called, carry them, but it's still going to slow you down just because of how big and bulky they are.
So, all right. Well, how much do you weigh with all your?
He was saying I don't think it's a weight thing. It was a awkwardness. He's considering.
Yeah, it's even no matter how strong you are, if you're carrying a couch, you're not going to be able to sprint with a couch on your shoulder or something really big.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of awkward.
We have 144 pounds free in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's not gonna carry anyone.
That's 5 minutes, and even then, yeah. Then then you gotta add the weight in with all the equipment.
So the other thing, Well, the other thing to consider, just really quick, is being that this is over time retreat, it will be more of an athletics check than based on speed. Though speed kind of factors into it.
Okay.
So it would depend on how well you guys can roll athletics checks versus how well the other team does.
Because right now with 2 exhaustions, me and Melly are half speed.
Oh yeah, so you guys are at half speed, yeah.
Okay.
So the group is
I
at.
think we just haul ass then, right?
Yeah, we just double. Yeah, go turn it into a chase.
All right.
Yeah.
So the group is going to, as they gather their stuff, you would hear voices from the north hallway yelling, "There they are!" And you continue to retreat from the area. Let me just make sure I get all your tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you are out of here. Alright, so I need Athletics checks, as you don't have any option right now but to run. You don't have enough distance to do things like stealth or anything like that. I'll say, being that this is a dungeon environment, if you have training in survival, I'll give you advantage on this check.
Damn.
They do have.
If I'm able to bonus action dash, do I still need to athletic check? Because I have essentially triple speed.
You do, but usually that's for short periods of time. It's not continuous. So because this is over like several, like, you know, spans of minutes, like, you could get tired. Plus, you kind of, I assume you're not like just leaving your group behind. You're kind of staying with them. Unless you want to just leave them behind.
Well, before we leave, I make sure to pick up my net.
Yeah, that's fine. You could say you got your net. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll say the group can make up to 2 survival checks, DC 15, and if one of you hits a 15, I'll give everyone advantage, because they're kind of leading people.
Alright, I think the next best person to do it would be Roderick, right?
Do you want to do 2 survival checks for everyone? If say it again, Lou.
So 2 people from the group can try to lead them as they retreat, and
Okay.
that'll be represented by the 2 survival checks, which I'll take the higher of.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
if one of you hits a 15, I'll give everyone advantage on their athletics. Okay.
Oh my god.
So go
Wow.
ahead, give me athletics checks with advantage. As you use the terrain to try to lose your enemies.
No, we're not the most strength-savvy group.
Seems not. Running over time is not the group's strong suit. Alright. So, let me check the enemies. I'm just throwing my dice off the desk right now. Alright. So, as you are retreating, a couple of these guys are going to catch up to you. And a mini battle will ensue. Luckily, not all of them. You may have lost some of them in the tunnels. So give me one moment. I need a random tunnel map. Oh, let me clear initiative. Oh, wait. Sorry, this tunnel doesn't have light borders. Give me one moment. It's an old tunnel. Alright, there we go. Alright. So the group was retreating to be in your party order. Do you happen to know what Shock was at? I can go look it up. Give me a sec. It's one thing that's bad about the NPC sheets. They kind of fail to record some of the info, and they just kind of put everyone back at full health. Was your guy at full health, Damien? Or not Damien, Walnut?
No, I was. I think the 6. Oh, say 6. Sorry, yeah. And I was having a problem last game with my health, but it's 6. I'm at 6.
You're,
Oh, I mean you're Steel Defender. Sorry.
Oh, he was full. I think he was full.
He was? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he was attacked.
No, that's the thing. He was running around. It was.
He's running
I just
around
kept on getting.
being a jerk.
Yeah, I just kept on getting shot.
All right, so a couple of guys catch up to you. That guy. Archer and 2 bandit captains. Alright, so go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
I can't see.
Oh my God, Jesus! You get worse.
Oh, it's a disadvantage because exhaustion.
Oh yeah, that would be disadvantage if you are at exhaustion.
Yeah, thank you. Well, can't get worse.
Oh wait, sorry. There was only 1 bandit captain with my rolls. Messed that up. So these 3. Okay, so the first act, and Shock was at 26. He's wounded. The first act, as these guys catch up to you, is going to be the Archer. So he is going to take a shot at Melody, firing his bow. So 22 will strike her, and she is hit for 10 piercing. It's not ideal as she is now badly wounded. That's it for the Archer. Damien.
I can't see anymore.
Who had the light source?
I think it was Maddie. I think Maddie had to light.
We cast it. If I remember, I thought it was like casted on me or something like that at one
On
point.
your
like
Steel
on an-
Defender.
Something was casted.
Yeah, it was like an amulet, I think, around my neck.
Go ahead and Alright, yeah, I'll put it on you. That's fine.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, we had it.
And they would probably have torches as well, because they're humans. So I'll put some torches on them. Alright, so what are you gonna do?
This is quite the predicament we're in. Let's see how far is it.
Actually, I'll say, if you want to be Rogrick, you could have been ahead a little since you have a higher speed. So if you want to...
Yeah, I probably would have been.
Okay.
I would have been trailing in the back, yeah.
Yeah, I just use the party order, so go ahead and move yourself forward if you want.
As one of my attacks,
I think I probably
going
would have
to-
just been like right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
as one of my attacks, I'm gonna toss my net on this big guy here.
Alright, so you throw your net at the gladiator.
Ooh, net. That's
Oh.
unfortunate. I shouldn't have less noise.
Yeah, so the 9 would
I
miss.
will lucky that.
Oh, okay. You're going to use a lucky die.
I'm just going to re-roll the attack.
Oh,
my God.
alright. Not so lucky, unfortunately.
Well, goodbye, net. You served me well.
You could put it on the floor in his space if you want. Anything else, Damien? You do have another attack.
Yeah,
What?
I'll just use my normal attack.
So,
I'll use my normal attack on the bandit captain, I suppose.
Okay. Is that your bow?
Oh
Oh, man.
God. I'll
Shaking
hit
off
this
the
with-
cobwebs. You're still
Yeah.
you're tired from running. You're just firing crazed shots back into the darkness at them. All right. So yeah, Damien. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use another lucky here.
Oh wow. All right. Luckily you had that long rest, and 20 will strike him. As you fire over Melody's shoulder, hitting him for 20 points of damage.
And that's all I got.
Okay, no movement. Oh, you did
I
move,
just
I guess.
used all my movement, yeah.
That was a risky play because he is going to step right over and say, "Hey, how's it going?" As he pulls his scimitar and does a
Not
multi-attack.
very well.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the that was a good idea because you are down. And he is going to swipe at Melody with his dagger on his offhand. Luckily, she is still using her holy channel. I think the extra armor, so she is okay for now. Roderick. Let me mark her as concentrating. What do you want to do?
Damien is down.
Yeah, so Damien like ran up to the enemy, and basically they just rushed him and he got slashed, and he's on his knee bleeding.
Yeah, unlucky dice rolls.
And
Is it the fun?
questionable positioning choices.
I'll bonus action healing word him for 7.
And then you sneak attack him for 9. No, just kidding.
Finish him.
Sneak
Double
attack. Oh, the heal turn. All right, so you send some healing energies to Damien, who is no longer dying. Still prone, but luckily not dying.
And then I will. I guess I will shoot at the Band-Aid captain.
Alright, so as he's going to slash at Damien again, you take aim and fire. Oh, but 8 is not going to be enough. He would dodge the shot. Anything else?
Head a bit.
Move back a bit. Alright, Walnut.
Fuck me. I'm gonna take. Let's try to do this again. I'm gonna move back and then try to shoot him twice.
Which
Yeah.
guy?
The guy in front. This guy, the bandit
Alright, Captain, got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so you take aim. He does have cover from Melody.
Yeah. Okay.
So the only one you have a clear shot at right now would be this dude over here, the archer.
And has the archer gone yet?
He has not.
All right. Let's. Yeah.
He
We'll
he
go
went
for him.
first, right?
Oh, yes, sorry, he did
Okay.
go already. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Still going for the bandit captain. All right.
Okay.
Shooting him.
Oh, good shot. Yeah, 25 will
Shooting him
strike
again.
him. Oh, I need the first damage roll.
Yeah. There's the first.
16. All right, he is actually badly wounded by that first shot.
Here's the second.
12. Ooh, he's hanging on by a thread.
Right, then bonus action. Lucky runs up.
All right, Lucky rushes up and is attacking that guy, or which guy?
The bandit captain.
Okay. Can you move him to a flank with Melody?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought that's what I was doing with Damien. But
Oh,
he's
I
not up yet.
guess, yeah, I mean, he's technically prone. All right, so
No,
he,
that's fine. Melody's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
all right, so he surrounds him. +2 for the flank.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh, oh yeah, 26 will strike. Doing 6 force damage, which will take him down.
Good. She can try to disengage or do whatever she wants on her turn, and that will be it.
All right, the gladiator is gonna go for your pet. He is gonna.
He's my friend.
He's my friend. He takes. Let's see. He'll start with a shield bash. Misses with the first attack. We'll shield bash again. Oh wow! Misses with the second, and a final attempt.
Wow.
Well, that is going to be a lot of bad rolls, and he is done. Just kind of looks at your steel defender just dodging left and right, and is confused how fast
He
this
saw what
construct
Damien
is.
did and was like, I'll show you how it's done, Damien.
Yeah, steel defender is showing up as water. All right, new round. The archer goes. He's gonna take aim. Seeing you unload on his buddy, he's gonna take aim at Walnut.
Here we go. I hate snipers.
Pew!
This is why we have to have strict bow laws. Bows need to be banned.
Bows banned. All right. Pew! I think 18.
That's gonna be. Let me double check. Yes, because even with shield, I can't push high enough, so it
Oh,
hits.
need some armor.
Yeah.
All right, 9 piercing, which I think dropped you.
Yeah, it drops me to.
All right, Damien. So you are prone. No longer dying though.
I'll stand up.
Is that a second level of exhaustion now?
It is.
Third for me.
Third for you. Ooh, okay.
Should be a third, but.
All right.
Okay.
Where's my prone button? Let me take it off there.
I mean, you could just click it in the chat to take it off.
Okay, I stand up, pick up my bow,
Yeah.
and move this way. That's all I can move because double exhaustion and half a movement speed just used.
Oh, you know what? I
Stand up.
didn't roll initiative for Shock or Melody. It's like, why didn't they go yet? I'm going to take a... Well, go ahead and finish your turn, then I'm going to take a quick turn for them for last round.
Would
gonna
appreciate
take-
it.
Yeah, just gonna take 2 pot shots at the archer.
Pew, pew.
1,
All right. Oh, nope.
2.
Oh, and then reminder again, Melody, has some reaction that she can do to negate damage, right?
Yes. I completely... I'm sometimes bad at playing these
Well,
guys.
that's a lot to remember.
All right, so yeah, I will keep that in mind. She's been a little distracted. All right, so you fire 2 shots at the archer, but he just kind of bobs and weaves and is aiming at you now. Anything else?
Now to them return.
Okay. The bandit captain is dying, not dead yet. Oh right, Shock. So for the first round, I'll say Shock kind of rushed up this way. Wait, 5, 10, 15. Actually, let me see something. Okay, yeah, so he is going to dash to engage the archer. And Melody is going to... What's she going to do? So she couldn't have healed you last turn because you were still up. So she is going to send a heal to maybe herself because she doesn't want to go down.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, let me heal myself a little. So second level cure wound on herself. Okay, so she gains 10. And yeah, so then I'll say I guess she wants to be like a partial tank. So she'll move up here and dodge for her first turn. Okay, so the bandit captain is down. Shock goes again. He's going to try to shield bash this guy. Oh, but he misses too, as the archer. Whoop, dodges out of the way. And does he have a second attack? Yeah, I think he does. You guys are level 6. So second attack. Oh, that'll miss as well. Melody goes. Yes. Guess she'll attack. She'll use her mace. And she's going to use a bonus action, Divine Eminence. Well, assuming she hits, let's see. Yeah, 24 will strike. And she's going to channel a spell slot to do a mini smite. Not the best roll. So she does 13 points of damage to this warrior. Because there's a small explosion of magical energy. And that is going to be it for her. So next up, we have Rogrick.
I use a little bit of my movement here.
Sorry, what did you? Did you?
It's Rogrick's going.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, I lied. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna bonus action, steady aim, and take a shot at the archer.
Alright, so advantage, light cover.
19?
Yeah, 19 will strike him. AC 18.
Or 12.
Alright, so he takes a shot from you while distracted by shock. Suffering 12 damage. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be it.
Alright, Walnut, I need a whispered death save as you
Yeah,
feel the life ebbing away from your mortal wound. Okay, you know what you got. What's your steel defender doing? Because you can have him act normally, because you're incapacitated.
I'm gonna move him around there, and we will attack the gladiator.
Alright, so flanking attack, +2 circumstance bonus. Oh, natural
Not
1. Alright, so he
Yeah.
just turns around and kind of knocks him away as he's trying to attack, avoiding any hits. The gladiator goes. He sees Melody concentrating on something, but I think he's going to go for the steel defender. So it looks a little easier to hit. So he attempts another shield bash. Ooh, 19, I believe, strikes you.
Oh yeah, easy.
11 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save.
Right, save coming up.
Oh, alright. So the creature is knocked prone, at which point he's going to make a spear attack at advantage. 21 will strike him for 12. A second spear attack at advantage. Yeah, 25 will strike him for another 12.
Wrecked.
Alright,
so
so he is dying, or for a construct, just like basically broken.
yeah, broken.
That's it for him. New round, the archer is gonna chance an Oppie from Shock to move back, which Shock will happily take. Shield bashing. Oh, Shock. So he moves back 30 feet. Does he have a clear shot at Damien from here? I think he does, because that guy's down. So he's going to fire at Damien. He does not like you shooting at him. Oh, but misses, ending his turn. Damien.
I'm going to get out of line of sight. Or not line of sight, but I'll make it easy to hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me.
I glance over to. Oh no, it's an action to administer a potion, right?
Yeah.
I'll just shoot at the gladiator.
All right. He has. Oh yeah, you ignore cover. Never mind. So you look for an opening, firing past Melody.
13.
You taking 13? His AC is 16.
Oof.
He's got a shield.
Just rolling so poor today.
Alright, so unfortunately those both miss. That's the it's kind of the downside of the snipering. Sometimes it just is not paying off. Alright, so that's it for you, Damien?
Yeah.
Alright,
Got
Captain is dying.
Tap dry.
Still dying. Shock is gonna run up. Oh no, you don't. Shield bashing him again. Damn it, Shock. And then he's just gonna longsword swipe. 16 will hit the guy, doing 6 points. Which will wound him. So that is it for this guy. Melody. Let's see. Oh, and she's no longer. She was at wounded. She is gonna attack the guy, I guess. Well, I think she's gonna take the dodge action. She's gonna try to just keep this guy here for now. And say, someone take this guy down. Roderick.
I am going to. I think I'm just going to give a healing potion to Walnut.
Alright, so you walk over administering a healing potion.
Yeah, sorry, give me a second. Yeah.
So normal one, 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Ten.
Oh, nice. So Walnut, you come back from the brink, feeling terrible but alive.
Awful. So awful. I wish I was dead.
It's like, yeah, you got a bunch of arrow holes in your side. Luckily, no vital organs have been hit, but yeah. Anything else, Roderick?
No, I think that's gonna be it.
Alright, so Walnut, you are prone. Your crossbow's on the floor next to you. What do you want to do?
Stand up and pick it up. How much action does that take to?
That's item interaction and just half your movement to stand. Item interaction, you get one for free each turn.
Okay, so I can still.
So you still have you still have your normal economy.
Okay, then we're going to shoot him.
Alright, so Melody is in the way, giving him an AC bonus. He's 18. You're going to fire at him.
Yeah. First shot.
Oh,
Not enough.
It's going to miss. Oh, and you are at disadvantage now because you have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I see that too. But yeah.
Alright, so you fire twice. Unfortunately, both will miss. Is that it for you?
Yes, that will be it for me.
So yeah, your steel defender is down. The gladiator goes. He sees an opportunity. He's going to rush towards Damien, who is still in range to take an attack. Melody, in response, will do a reaction attack with her mace.
Field defender gets one too.
He's down.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, there's no symbol.
Oh yeah, I should put him as dying. Burp. Okay, so 12 unfortunately is gonna miss. It's gonna rush up on you. Try a shield bash. 25 will strike you. Hitting you for 9, which drops you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you are down again. He's
Big
gonna
half
rush at
speed
Melody.
socks.
And try to get her now. So spear. Disadvantage. That will just hit her. Oof.
Wait, could Melody? Oh, she used her reaction to attack him.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Well, yeah, oh well. I'm bad at playing my characters. So he would hit. She is going to. She can't do anything, so she would take 12. Second attack. Or third attack now. 12 will miss. Luckily, she was dodging. New round. The archer is once again going to give shock and Oppie, which he will once again try to shield bash. That time he hits him. We're doing 5 damage. Ooh, and he is knocked prone. So he is going to stand up using half of his movement. Move over here. He's going to fire at shock. Yeah, 18 will strike. Doing 7. Which luckily shock's still pretty beefy. So that's it for him. Damien, I need a death save.
Whisper, here we go to GM.
Okay, you know what you got. The bandit captain stabilizes. So he is, he falls unconscious, does not die, but he's no longer a threat. Shock goes. He's gonna rush up at this guy. Oh, sorry, this guy actually with that last hit was near death. He's gonna try to take this guy down. He's just gonna go with longsword, hoping to finish him off. No, that will strike. Oh yeah, 9 will take him down. So he is unconscious, and then so he has another 15 feet of movement. He'll move back this way. Melody. What's she gonna do? I think she's gonna take the dodge action again. I gotta remember to save her reaction. So she is hoping to stay up. She knows she can't take another hit from this guy, even with healing. Roderick.
Guess I'm gonna just bonus action dash. Drop my short bow. I'll pull out my rapier.
Oh, all right.
I'll attack guy. Then I'll just attack this guy.
All right, so you come at him from behind as Melody is distracting him. 14. That would just miss unless someone has something. And so that is going to be a miss, unfortunately. Anything else?
Oh, that's it.
All right, Walnut.
Double going after the gladiator again.
Taking shots at him?
Yeah, taking shots at the gladiator.
All right.
Oh, wrong thing. So 18.
Oh, 18, that will just hit. 16, all right, that puts him to wounded. Oh.
Second shot is a miss.
Alright, so he is not feeling good. And that would be it for you. Steel Defender, I'm just going to take him out. Alright, so the Gladiator is getting surrounded. Melody's dodging. I think he's going to go for Rogric. So he starts with a Shield Bash. 19, I believe, is going to hit you. I'm guessing you don't have any reactions.
No, I don't.
Alright, so you are struck by the Shield Bash, taking 7 bludgeoning. And I need a strength check. Or, sorry, saving throw. Alright, so you are knocked prone. He's going to try to stab you on the ground. Oh, do you bless?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, just rolled that for some reason.
Yeah, I had that. I didn't have the save modifier turned on.
Oh, and he is going to crit you. Yikes. Because, yeah, you would have advantage. I don't think Melody... Well, let's see. Yeah, what are you at? I don't think she can prevent enough. She'd probably try, though. So she uses Paler's Protection. But now that would still put you unconscious. And he is going to attack Melody. Which luckily will miss. New round, the archer's dying. Oh, he is dead. Damien, death save. Alright, you know what you got? Oh, yeah,
Can I use my lucky on that? Or last lucky die?
sure.
Alright.
Alright, you know what you got. Shock is going to move over this way. Yeah, he's not going to pull his light crossbow. He's just going to dash. Say, Melody, look out. He's going to surround him. Melody is going to move here and do a Cure Wounds, putting herself at some risk here. Second level on Rogric. So Rogric, you gain 17. You are no longer on the brink. And that would be it for her. Let's see, what are my bonus actions? Yeah, I can't do that unless I attack. All right, Rogric, so you are prone in the space next to this guy. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll use just half my movement to stand up,
Okay.
and I'll just move around him,
All right.
and then attack.
So you attack with the flank.
That's on.
Yeah, 21 is going to strike. Doing 16. That will actually put him to badly wounded. Alright, anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So your turn ends, Walnut.
Alright, I'm gonna move up 15 because that's half my speed.
Yeah.
And is anyone up? Like, the gladiator's just wounded, right? Or is he
He's badly wounded.
badly wounded? Alright, I will, because I can't reach Damien. Make sure there's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just shoot this guy. He can't reach Damien. Okay.
Okay.
One.
Let me check something really cool. Alright, sorry. So, 20. Yeah, that would strike. Nice rolls. Hitting him for
Yeah.
9. He's still up, but just barely.
Okay. Alright, throwing the second shot at him.
Oh,
Not
no,
enough.
that's going to miss.
What are the extremes? Crit and a 1. Wonder how often that happens.
Yeah. The gladiator is going to surrender. He's like, yield. Stop. He, like, puts his hands up. Do you want to accept his surrender or keep fighting?
Depends if we can save Damien, for me, personally.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter because we still have people in danger. So we'll go into the new round until that's resolved. Archer, take him off as dead. Damien, death save, please.
Yeah.
All right, you know what you got. Shock is gonna say, "Don't you try anything," and he's gonna rush over to Damien, which this guy does not take an oppie, even though he hasn't actually dropped his weapons yet. And Shock is going to attempt a medicine check. DC 10. Yeah, so Damien is stabilized.
Chalk, Chad.
Chad Shock. Melody is not feeling good at all. Actually, she is near death, not dying. I keep forgetting to change that. She is going to... So he's okay for now. She's going to pull out her rope and say, drop your weapons, and begin tying him up, and he will not resist, so he becomes restrained. And at this point, are you guys going to drop out of combat, or you want to keep fighting? You're going to kill him?
I'm just going to cast heal once, but I'm ready to drop out of combat.
Alright, so we will drop
On
out
Damien.
of combat.
So I step up and heal Damien for 6.
Alright. So yeah, the group, it seems like you lost the others in the tunnels because there were more than this following you. What do you want to do?
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Same. I make sure to pick up my net.
Okay, so you recover your net. The guy, yeah, he's not struggling. He's just kind of like basically giving up.
He's coming with us. I say we take him with us.
Shock nods. He says, "Damien, you look like you've been through the ringer."
Look at Walnut. He looks just as worse, just as bad.
He laughs. He says, "We gotta get you guys some armor."
Before we better armor, I just want to I want to make sure. I always forget how this works because I can revive him. My construct.
Oh yeah, I think it's like you spend a spell slot, and it's like once per day. I don't know if you could do it quickly though. It might take a while, but I might be wrong about that. So while you're doing that, Shock is going to search these guys really quick, keeping an ear out for any types of people coming. So they would have their normal armaments, like, you know, scimitar. This guy has his shield and the spears. What's it called? Daggers and a bow and arrow over there. But they also have some other things. What's this?
How much does this construct weigh?
I don't know if I've ever actually looked at its weight. Does it have a weight?
Alright, so Shock kind of recovers this stuff while you guys are doing that. So if you want, you can add those to the party treasury or distribute them if someone wants to take them.
Okay, we are picking up. Okay.
I'll gladly split the arrows with Roderick.
Yeah, I'll take 5 of those.
Okay.
So they take the arrows. I'm guessing the other stuff is party treasury.
Yeah, go in the bag of holding for now.
Okay.
The bag of holding. So that is the mall. So Pez worth amount weight.
I think there's a spot for gems like on the money side on the left.
Small emerald. Okay, cool.
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah,
makes more
yeah.
sense. Yeah. Someone
Alright,
was adding
so-
a great idea.
So just FYI, you guys were close to the halls of Tarsus when that happened. So you were kind of on your way back anyway.
Let's get out of here. I'm tired. I want to go home.
You want to, so where do you want to travel to in the tunnels?
And then where did we get this key from? Off of the
The
bandit cabinet.
the key was on the actually the key was on the gladiator.
Oh, okay. Strange
You
key.
might recognize it as like some kind of locker key. Like maybe to some kind of personal stash or something.
Would be the best way to describe so when we come because right now it's just strange key, right? So in like a month when
Uh,
we go
so you can say session 26 near it, and also you could say like locker key.
session 26 locker key. Okay, cool.
Yeah, just so when I can look back in my notes and be like, oh, it was from there. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. It has been saved.
All right. So if we're traveling through, I assume you want to go through the halls of Tarsus and try to get to the Blackwater estate.
Yeah, I mean, we cleared out most of it, right? Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
You cleared out a good amount of it, not all of it. There's elevated danger in that area, like higher chance of what's it called, random encounters. But yeah, I mean, unless you want to try to long rest in these tunnels, there's not really a choice. Which you could do. You could like try to find a place and like bunker down somewhere.
Oh, we need to get the fuck out of here. Unless you guys really want to bunker down. But
Shock says a short rest might not be a bad idea. Give you all a chance to heal a
yeah.
little.
Yeah. Okay.
Tend to your wounds.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Says, "Are you okay, Roderick? I saw you take a nasty hit there."
If we short rest, I should be fine.
All right. So he says, "All right, let's look for a suitable spot." So I'll take a survival or yeah, I guess survival checks to try to find a good spot in the tunnels.
Does each of us need to roll and then those take the highest, or we have to choose somebody?
Up to two of you. So
Okay.
2 people in the group can work together on this.
All right, I'll roll. Be one of them. But I have
5.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I think we all have disadvantage.
Okay.
so 12, okay, not too bad.
15. I can get guidance if I can.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Oh yeah, sure.
15.
Yeah.
So yeah, you find kind of a hallway off to the side, and attempt to rest. So I'll pass time unless someone is doing something during the rest.
No.
Alright, so during the rest, Shock will approach Rogrick and say, I was curious, Rogrick. We've been fighting a lot of these Bloodhand. Have you noticed any of the townsfolk among their ranks? I was curious if they had recruited any of the locals. You are from here, if I remember correctly.
Yes. I mean, can I roll like a history check or something?
I would
That would have recognized, or
I would say I'd give you intelligence or perception.
I'll do perception.
Okay. 21.
3.
So you have seen a couple of the younger people among their ranks. No one you've killed yet, but from before when you were meeting them, you may have noticed some people who you grew up around. Because you're pretty young, right?
Yeah, I'm 20 something.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually do have something I want to do while we're on short rests.
All right, so you're going to tell them that?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, definitely. Yeah, some of the younger people, some of the other, maybe not as well off kids and everything,
Sort of
Seem to have
afraid of
been.
that.
But we haven't attacked. We haven't fought any of them that I've seen. But
This is-
from a meeting or two we've had.
Well, if it does come up, maybe we should try to spare them rather than take them down. I feel like a lot of the people who would make that choice from Chaur, may just be a victim of circumstance. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, no, yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely wouldn't want to harm any of the people if we can avoid it at least.
He smiles
Sure.
and
I'm sure they may see at least more reason because they can't be having the rinks for long.
he sort of smiles and nods and kind of calls the other two over. He says, Damien and Walnut, just in case you didn't hear, we are going to kind of follow Rogrick's lead and keep some of the former townsfolk safe.
Okay.
And I guess whenever we fight them, I'll try to keep that in my forefront just and see if I recognize anybody.
He says, "I'm glad we're of like minds on this. I've traveled with many soldiers who become a bit cold to the plights of their fellow man. Well, I do understand the need for survival. I think we should do our best to help people as well."
Yeah, perhaps we can offer those young lads a job with us instead of the Blood Hand.
Says, "Indeed, you all are getting fairly wealthy from some of these excursions, so maybe you can offer a better life." He says, "The heroes of Chaur, the Misfits, are certainly falling into that name more and more." All right, so that was all he was saying. What were you saying, Damien?
I would like to take Neil's body from the bag of holding.
Oh, that's right. You threw him in there. Okay.
And then go through it.
So Neil has a bunch of stuff, which I guess I didn't put it down yet, right? I don't think you actually.
No, we didn't have the time.
Okay. So yeah, he has a few things. I'll type them out in chat. So his hand wraps look like normal pieces of cloth, but when you kind of look closer at them, there is almost like an odd, darkish essence emanating from them. It could be something magical.
Right? Put those in the bag of holding.
Okay. So those are strange hand wraps. He also has very odd looking boots. Almost look like they are elven or made by elves.
Well, are they similar to Rogrick's boots?
I look at mine and I look at I look at it.
I mean, they're not the exact same, but they do look like they are elven made.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean they're boots of elven kind. They could have just been made by elves, but these do look like they're in pretty good condition. And since Neil is a type of rogue, it wouldn't be completely crazy that they might be boots of elven kind.
Neil and
Still.
I wearing the same Jordans.
Yeah, you guys got what's the sneaker thing called? It's not drip.
Sneakerhead.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're both sneakerheads. Yeah. Oh, those are the Jordans. Nice. Neil's got hops. So he also has a potion on him. It's labeled Greater Healing.
I should have checked his body first.
And he would have 80 gold pieces.
Right. Gold plus.
So I guess. So did anyone take the hand? So did anyone take any of that stuff, or is it all going to the party treasury?
The only thing is, where are we at with the healing? Yeah, the healing potion. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Greater Healing Potion, not potion.
Yeah,
healing.
Yeah.
I think Rogrick should take it since he's the fastest.
Okay. That's a good point. Andy used this the last time to heal me.
Yeah, and
I can hold on to it.
Okay, so you hold.
Graders 444, right? 44 plus 4.
That is correct.
Like, yeah, can I get the faux from Wendy's?
Yep.
The Bodies.
So you take the greater healing. What about the other stuff?
Bag.
Oh yeah, we can throw that in the bag for now. When we get back, I can identify everything.
Okay. So, sorry, let me just check something. Okay. So,
Well,
the hour passes without issue.
yes. Short rest.
Yeah, so you would get a short rest. It is now 9:45 in the morning.
After the short rest, then I'm gonna also use my harness divinity to get a spell slot back.
Okay. Let's see. Melody has one spell left. She says, I really have to rest. This was a very eventful day.
Let's leave.
Yeah.
I could sleep for a week.
So
As his bones creak as he stands up. No, they don't actually creak, right? But
Alright, so she is at 12 hit points. I'm just going to record that on her NPC sheet. Yeah, I really wish they gave you a place to record current hit points on the sheet. Let me get shocks while I'm at it. I might have to just turn them into normal sheets, because this is kind of a pain in the butt.
If you want, if we get into another combat, I can control Melody if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So that way you're not controlling two.
Maybe. I might make it a little easier. Alright, so shock is at 23. Okay. So what is the group gonna do?
Try to get out of here, yeah.
Alright, so you attempt to navigate the halls of Tarsus. Go ahead and give me, again, up to 2 survival checks.
the guidance casters.
Let's try this.
Uh,
I have disadvantage, but I do. Well, actually, it balances out. Yeah, because advantage, disadvantage. Oh, still 4.
Wah wah. So 12. Alright. Luckily, you have cleared out enough that you don't encounter anything while going through. Now from here, you're just going straight to Blackwater?
Yeah, should we talk about what we're going to do with this guy?
Yeah, he's still tied up just marching with you.
He can sit in Blackwater's prison for now.
Alright, Raphael, you heard him.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think for right now,
Alright, so transversing the tunnels, one more set of survival, please.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna die in here.
12. Another 12. It's turning its darkest dungeon. Everyone's losing faith.
Oh my god.
We're all going insane. The machinations of evil are upon you. We need a campfire. Oh god. All right, but no, you do manage to get through the tunnels and make it back to Blackwater's estate.
Oh, wait, quick question. What did we do with Neil's body? Did we want to bring it with us, or do we just want to leave it out there?
Shock would
We
say,
should definitely take it.
yeah, and Shock would also say, just because he's an enemy, he should not rot in the halls. I mean, we have him. We might as well just bring him and bury him.
Alright. Well said, Chuck, well said.
So yeah, you reach Blackwater's estate. The guys at the portcullis would yell for them to bring it up and let you in. They would take this guy off your hands and lead him to the dungeon. And yeah, you are back in safe territory. So what's the plan? They would tell you that they aren't sure what's going on with the Bloodhand. There haven't been any more attacks in the town. It seems like they're hiding right now.
Alright, well, you see this guy, the dead body, this was their second in command. So we've dealt a major blow to them.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
I mean, it's true, though.
It is true, but I'll see how they take it. All right,
Natural
so
20.
20, and you're
Oh.
whispering, by the way.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
29, he will say, this is excellent. With one of their top people out of command, their ranks will be at least somewhat broken. Well done. And all the other soldiers kind of agree and give you a round of applause. The Misfits! Huzzah! Shock just kind of nods and says, we do what we have to.
Okay, let's get a burial going. Where's Father to fall?
So Shock says, I can probably drop Neil off with the Paler Shrine. They'll attend to him.
Thanks, Shock. We owe you more than we can afford.
He says, well, you saved Melody and saved the town. You're heroes, so I'm just happy to be a part of it. Okay, so yeah, you have some time, because I assume you're going to rest this day. Right?
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
pass time, or do you guys need projects to work on? Do you already have some?
Yeah, I actually have a question about projects here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to be a spellcaster to make potions?
Right now you need to have alchemy or herbalism, depending on the potion.
Okay, I do have alchemist tool
So-
proficiency.
So you can make non-healing potions. Anything
Right.
that's not a healing.
And I don't need to have spellcasting for those.
No. You just need to have the correct amount of components.
Okay, sick.
I am working on rules for a crafting thing, which might be feat-based and have some other resources involved. But that's not implemented yet, so I'm just using the base rules.
Awesome. Also want to go to the tailor shop.
Okay. The market's still kind of shut down, but I'll say, like, there are a couple of people there that can help you find what you need, because it's still on pretty high alert. So they would be able to sell you basic stuff at book price.
I just want to, since we've been playing a lot of Helldivers lately, I want to keep like Helldivers. With it just saying the Misfits on it or something. Or with the logo, whatever it is.
You want a custom Misfits cape? I don't think your group has a logo yet. No one's come up with anything. But you can certainly say you get a cape if you want.
Yeah. Like with the logo and whatever it is, that's what it'll be on there.
Alright.
But
Well,
decide on, right?
you might have to design it before you can put it on there. So you might just have to get a normal cape until you guys figure out what that would look like.
Yeah.
And that could always be added later. Anyone else need to do anything, or shall I pass some time?
Me, just pass time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So time is passing.
That would just be a cloak, right? Or something.
Did you bring your construct back?
Revived him when Shock was searching. I used my
Okay.
last level 1 spell and then a minute to cast Mending.
Okay.
So he did come back.
So, as time is passing, I'll say it's about 4 in the afternoon.
One thing I'm gonna do with
yeah.
my, it's not really a side thing. We're going to infuse Shock's weapon.
Oh, okay. Give him an
Yeah.
infusion.
Yeah, I'll drop my armor concentration infusion, and then
What is your armor proficiency, just out of curiosity?
I think up to medium.
Medium?
At best, I think. Let me confirm that. Because it will say, where is it? Yes, medium is highest. Right now, I think I have light armor.
Oh, we should
Studded,
get,
yeah, I have studded.
Okay.
we should get some half plate.
Well,
What is half plate?
that's like the most expensive medium.
Yeah, right.
Breastplate might be a good place to start.
750. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have some money, so I don't know. If you have it, then that might be a good investment. But Yeah, breastplate is a good kind of middle ground because that's AC 14. Half plate is 15, but quite a bit more money.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, well, I guess that includes my what is studded armor 13.
Stud
It's
leather,
12.
yes, it's 12.
Oh, 12.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Shock would come to you and say, "Yeah, we should definitely get you some better armor. I think Blackwater has a quartermaster that has some of the basic armors."
Okay.
He says, "I think getting you breastplate," and he kind of asks the rest of the group. He says, "Getting him a breastplate might be a good investment from the party."
I agree.
So yeah, I guess if you want, you can spend party treasury on that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Can't do
for his Shock's weapon, it's going to become a. Well, question: is he allowed to attune to items or no?
Yeah, he is. Anyone can attune
Okay.
to items.
Okay, then his is going to be a radiant weapon.
Oh, okay, so that is a. Let me edit his macro.
Yeah.
So radiant longsword +1.
Yeah, so it'll be +1, but then while holding it, the wielder can take a bonus action to cause it to shed light in a 30-foot radius and dim for an additional 30. The wielder can extinguish the light as a bonus action. And then the cool thing is the weapon has 4 charges. Has a reaction immediately after being hit by an attack. The wielder can expend 1 charge and cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn. DC is my
Natural
spell
1.
save.
Oh, that's
So.
sick.
All right. Can you copy paste that into chat, and I'll put that on his weapon.
Also, can we negotiate that breastplate price?
Yeah. If you want to do persuasion checks, you can try to bargain.
Yeah, I was looking at. Yeah, well, how much is a breast?
If you have a
400.
if you have a contact in the city, you can spend 1 for automatic advantage on this. I don't think any of you have contact.
So I
Oh, you do?
will.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the last one I have.
Okay. So
So
you would
I'll-
gain advantage on this barter check, which unfortunately I
one-
think is still just a wash.
Yeah, better than disadvantage. Well,
No, no. All
I
right.
had to say something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Is anyone helping him?
Do we have to have a contact to be able to help him?
No, you just have to go with him and make a persuasion check. Up to 2 of you
You-
can do it.
And do we need to have proficiency to be able to help him?
No, but it definitely helps. It's more just
Okay.
like any one person can help with this.
I'll even do my commanding presence to add a D8 to it.
To your roll?
Yeah, 12.
Okay.
Is this something we can do guidance to as well, or no?
I would say probably not, because it would be weird if
okay.
you were talking to the guy and started casting spells.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, if no one else is going to help, I'll help then.
Okay. Oh, all right. Also 12. So you would bargain him down a little, especially, with your contact and you guys being the heroes. I'll say he'll give you 80% book price. So
That's
20%
actually
discount.
huge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like sales are great right now, especially for something like this.
Let's see what how much is it? 80% of.
That's like, is that an 80 gold discount? Am I mapping?
It'd be
Price?
80% of the price, so it'd be a 20% discount. Is
Yes.
what I'm assuming.
20% discount. Yeah, no, not 80% discount. No, not.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. So,
So
I gotta
you,
make sure I'm
80
looking
gold,
at
right?
this. So the misfit is
400 times 0.8.
yeah.
400 times.
It'll be 320
320
gold.
Yeah, 80 gold discount. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, breastplate's 400. Wow.
That's,
Or were you doing half plate?
No, we're doing breastplate because we
I
can't.
didn't realize it
afford
was
the
that
half.
expensive. Okay. So you
Yeah.
all right.
And then, so I see our current coins is 404, Is that all your guys' gold?
That's the party
What?
gold. I
Party
think
gold.
all of us have some
Yeah, 'cause
X
I don't
amount
like-
as well, but that's just party.
So-
What is this old world coin?
Old
Yeah.
world coins are basically almost like art objects. Like they can be traded for normal coin, or certain people might actually pay you more for them. But they're basically coins from old empires that don't exist anymore. They're still gold, so they're still worth stuff.
Oh well,
Oh, and-
cousin is architect, not an architect. What do you call it when
Historian.
historian? Yes.
Yeah, if you offer them to him, he will pay you gold for gold. So he'll give you 250 for your old world coin.
Wait, is that what you guys want to do with it?
Up to
I
you.
don't think we're going anywhere else where anyone else will.
I
Like, it's not
mean,
like
wait,
I don't think, like it's not like
Ma-
we're going to Highguard or anything anytime soon. So like,
right, gold for gold,
Sure.
guys. Gold for gold.
Gold is gold.
Money, baby.
Alright, so put that there. Delete that, and now it's just gold. It's not old world coin, it's just gold. And then I'm gonna put into the leather or into my old leather armor, my studded. So then there's
Right.
studded leather armor.
So you can sell that at 20% book price.
Yeah, but it's like 45 gold. I think it'd be.
The economy's not great right now.
It's not worth selling right now.
Okay, yeah, you can hold on to it for sure.
That's the thing. If someone needs armor or whatever, then we have armor.
Okay. You could also just put it in the camp if you don't want to carry it around. So remember, the camp is a resource now because it's kind of a newer thing that I started doing. The whole point of it was so you can have a bunch of stuff and not necessarily need a bag of holding.
Yeah, no, we should. Yeah, I am with you on that. We shall convert it over.
So if you want to put other stuff in your camp as well, you have your guys kind of hauling it around. All right, so I'm going to keep passing time.
Oh yeah, Neil's.
and I guess during this time at some point I would identify all the things that we need identified.
Yeah, so you identify the hand wraps, and they are actually hand wraps of the grave key, or the, what is it called?
And then Neil's body's getting buried, so I can remove that from.
Yeah, that's fine. It was dropped off at the Pala Priest, and they're preparing it
Okay.
for burial. They're hand wraps of the Undertaker. That's what it was. They add 1d6 necrotic damage to unarmed attacks,
Oh. Yeah.
which is not as useful unless you're a monk. Though, just being able to punch for an extra d6 isn't nothing.
Yeah, that's not bad. How much is a normal unarmed strike?
If you aren't
Maybe one.
trained, it's 1 plus strength.
Oh, so I deal 0.
Yeah, you slap people.
Like, you insolent fool. Boom.
I challenge you to a duel. Slap.
Are they attunement?
They are, yes.
We
This is kind of a custom item. The boots are. This is an actual item. Link it.
Boots are striding and springing.
Sprinting or springing, yeah.
Like doubles your movement or something like that, or I'm not sure.
It sets your walking speed to always be 30. So if your walking speed is reduced because of encumbrance or heavy armor, it's still 30. And you could jump up to 3 times your normal jump distance.
That's not bad, I suppose.
And then, are you able to identify my all-purpose tools, Roderick?
Yeah.
Oh, which
Solid.
session were those from?
2 weeks
3
ago?
or 2, or technically 3 weeks ago, but 2 sessions ago. Because it wasn't last session; it was the one before.
Oh,
All-purpose
okay.
tools.
Were you able to figure out anything about them? I forget.
Well, that they were +2, and that they're all-purpose tools.
Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't get anything additional. They're
Okay.
just basically all-purpose tools +2. They don't have
Oh,
any other
gotcha. So
properties.
this isn't like identify. This is like the basic like.
No,
Well,
say identify spell.
it's the identify spell, but they don't have any other anything beyond what you kind of deduced from using them.
Oh, there was quite a bit that you wouldn't let me do in terms of like as an action. I couldn't do the cantrip thing.
Oh, well, yeah. So now you'd be able to do all that.
Yeah. Before it was a +2 all-purpose tool, and all the cool stuff like was beyond.
Yeah. So
At the time.
yeah. So now you basically just
Okay.
unlocked all the normal all-purpose tool stuff. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
And
Like
these
figured out the
magical
magical
arrows.
commands for all that. The arrows are +1 arrows.
Nice. That's +1 to
Attack and
hit and
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also have. I forgot to write what session I got it from, and I can't remember if I identified it forever ago. But I have a Twilight Descendant talisman under my magical item list.
Give me a second. Twilight Descendant.
That's what I wrote it down as Twilight Descendant talisman.
Do you remember what you were doing when it happened?
I don't. It had to be like one of the earlier sessions, I think. I think maybe from like one of the first times we went to the halls of Tarsus. But I honestly don't.
Let me look through my stuff. Twilight. Oh wait, here we go. Session 13.
Dang.
Twilight Descendant. That's the nice thing about the Google Doc. You can just search.
that's
Not the
that's what I was
fucking,
like. I was
like-
hoping maybe you could just control F it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. This is the symbol of that druid grove.
That's right.
So let me check something. Yeah, I don't see anything about it being magical. I think it was just their. Did you write down that it was magical?
I put it under my magic items list, but that might have also just been me thinking it was, and not actually it was. But yeah, if you don't have anything about it, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I knew what it was.
What's that cleric thing that gives bonuses to their spell save DCs? Because maybe it was that. Do you remember what that is? That item that you get?
You mean like the class specific one that like there's one for sorcerers, there's one for what you mean like that item, but one for clerics?
I think so. I forget what it's called.
Because
Because that might have been what this was, but just if it doesn't work for druids, then I don't think that's what it is.
Let me see. I think there is one for druids as well. Hold on. I have a book of magical items that I know it's in. Let me find that real quick.
Amulet of the Devout.
That's what it was. But this is a symbol. I mean, I guess it could have been on a chain. Let me see.
Yeah, I think that one is only clerics, but I think there is a druid. Yeah, the Amulet of Devout is clerics or paladins.
Okay.
Um,
What's the druid one?
item.
Because that might have been what this one is.
Let me find that book that I use.
But we can keep going while you're looking into that. Anything else? Okay, so time.
I'd probably do it after like time has passed and it gets nighter, but I'd probably try to see if I could reach out to Iara.
Okay. How would you reach out to her?
I guess I would just kind of like wander around town.
Just
I
look
don't
for
know,
her?
see. Yeah, kind of just look for her.
Okay.
I don't really have a specific way to reach out to her or anything, so.
So, it's about 4 p.m. when something happens. Walnut, you were kind of, I guess in Blackwater's estate, looking over some of your notes, feeling terrible, when you hear your steel defender say, Walnut.
Yeah.
Walnut.
What's up?
He says, it's I, your centaur friend. Or sorry, your, what are they called? Satyr friend.
Later.
Yeah, Seder.
What was his name?
Lucky.
He says, it is I, Lucky. I am contacting you from the courts. There is the corruption, the corruption continues to spread through the Feywild. Have you learned anything yet?
Not yet. I mean, a little bit. I mean, I tell him about what was that? Now I'm trying to remember.
The Shadow Lord.
Yeah, the Shadow Lord. Yes, we learned a little bit about the potential corruption here. The Shadow Lord.
So Lucky, or your construct, kind of pauses for a moment. He says, the Shadow Lord. I'm not familiar with this being. Is this something from the Prime Material Plane?
Was it? Now I'm trying to remember.
I think so, right? Something to do with
Where did you guys learn about the Shadow Lord? Just refresh me.
it was through the letter that we had originally gotten from
Oh, from the first guy.
Crow.
Yeah,
Crow.
that mysterious letter. Okay. So he says, I can take this information to the courts. Maybe one of our historians know of this, or who the Shadow Lord is. Do you have any other information or anything you found through your studies?
The crystals.
You're not there.
Yeah. That's a good point.
You be quiet.
Yeah.
Like the Shadow Lord, the crystals. It's like this
yeah.
voice in the back of his head.
Yeah. It's my conscious.
Subconscious.
Yeah, I tell him I met a group of misfits that happened to have found some of the what are they called? Let's see, the dark crystals or the
Soul crystals?
Yeah, the soul crystals, or there was because the soul crystals is that the corrupt version of these, or is that the true?
So
powerful?
what do you?
Shadow crystals are the ones that I think shadow crystals were.
So shadow and soul crystal is a different names for the same thing. What do you? Because I don't know exactly what you know about this stuff. So what do you? Do you know of the uncorrupt version?
I knew.
Because you're an artificer, right?
Yeah, so I knew
That's
of
right.
that we don't. No one knows how to make the
arcane crystals is what they're called.
The arcane crane, the arcane crystals. No one knows how to make that anymore, but they figured out a way with life energy to make shadow or the crystals, and then you can sacrifice up to like 400 souls or something like that, and
Humanoids, yeah.
Yeah, human life. And then they have 2 of them, or 3. I think 2.
So, Lucky would say, shadow crystals. This is dark magic indeed. I know a limited amount about those, but is this related to the corruption somehow?
We maybe not specifically these, but we do think that there might be people in Blackwater trying to figure out a way to make them again.
This is the ally of yours.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like an ally of the town and of the Misfits.
Well, I guess the priority is finding out more about this corruption that's invading the Feywild. I mean, it's a little bit morally scrupulous, obviously, to be creating these crystals, but I think our priority remains the same. So if this Blackwater can help you figure that out, I don't know. Do what you think is best.
Yeah, we're watching him to see what he's doing because maybe he doesn't know how to make them and he's trying to figure it out. And so he's doing bad stuff right now, but we're not 100% sure. I mean, he's doing bad stuff. We're just not how bad.
Give me a persuasion at advantage.
Persuasion.
Oh, that's a wash. So 20. You'd say, well, I know you are a good soul, Walnut, but remember the priority is still figuring out about the corruption. Dark practices, while regrettable, are not what we're focused on, not what the courts want to know.
Okay.
And
I
I'll
will-
say you'll gain if you weren't inspired, you would gain inspiration there.
Awesome. I did have one, but I think I used it like last session or 2 weeks ago in our last session.
All right. So yeah, he would say, just keep us informed, and then your or not centaur, your whatever it is, goes kind of back
Fire.
to normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So in the evening, still passing time. Again, just interrupt
I
me.
was not
Yeah.
able to find anything that would correspond to an amulet for druids.
Okay. Maybe
Just
it's
as a FYI.
maybe it's some other thing. 'Cause, yeah, I thought there was one too. Something druids had that gave them a bonus to
At least
their
in the book that I use, the only thing I can find is a moon sickle, which I
Moon
don't
sickle.
actually know what that does. Hold on.
What do you? The item like helps their save DC.
Yeah, so there's kind of one for
That
each
actually,
class.
yeah, that the moon sickle is that actually for druids and rangers.
Okay,
But
so
it's
we'll
but it's a
say
moon sickle.
we can say the symbol is on a moonsicle. So it's like a +1 moonsicle.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me just look that up real quick.
Yeah, it's a normal +1 weapon. But you also gain that bonus to spell attack rolls and saving throws. The weapons can be a spell testing focus, and if you restore hit points with the spell, you can add a d4.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say that that item with the symbol is a moonsicle. Update that.
Could
'Cause
we
yeah.
could we have identified these two unknown scrolls?
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah, sure. What session are they from?
the last one.
Session? Yeah.
Oh, last session.
Found him in that guy's tent.
That's right. Okay. Let me just look those up. Oh, those are random scrolls. All right, let me just roll those. First one is a spell scroll, protection from good and evil, or evil and good. Second scroll.
And you type that into the chat.
Oh yeah, I'll copy paste it. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, just so I can make sure you
Should have been good and evil. Chicken wizards.
scroll.
Okay. Second scroll. Also copy paste. You said there was three, right?
No, there's
Oh,
two.
Just two? Okay. All right, so those are the two.
And then quick question, because I can't remember. Was the Dagger of Asiok an attunement weapon? I don't know what the three other properties are yet. I only know that it's a +1 dagger.
Unless you know what the other properties are, it's just a +1 dagger. So you
Not
can't.
attunement, just a regular.
Yeah, so you can't attune
Okay.
to it until you know what the properties are anyway. If there is an attunement property, you'd have to know how to do that.
Yeah, fair. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so right now it can just be used as +1. All right, so anything else? Let me know now, or time will continue passing.
I would like to make Alchemist Fire.
Yeah, just like the normal item.
Yeah.
So you would have to use nature components.
Oh, we're out of nature components.
Since you're in the city, though,
We are.
and I think you did manage. Wait, did you save the old man?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, because he's the major dealer of that. Let me just look him up.
Oh, Melody's currently using all our nature components.
She's making a bunch of potions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have 5 days left according to the sheet.
Okay. Where is he? Yep, Doru Swiftman is still alive. So you can pay for. Basically, you could just pay gold pieces to make Alchemist Fire. It would be. I think it's half book price.
Yes, but according to this camp effect that we have from the master table or something, its potions are 10% cheaper.
Yeah, so it'd be 90% of whatever half book price is then.
Let's see, Alchemist.
And I think that does take your day to make one of those.
It's 50 GP, so 25. What's 10% of 25? 2.5?
Yeah.
So 23 gold and
5 silver or
5
something.
silver.
Yeah, so you can use a day to make one of those if you want to downtime that.
Yeah, I'll take it off my character sheet right now.
All right.
Can I don't know if this would be worth for a downtime project. Can I during the day while we're just resting before I look for Ara, try to put more research into the dagger? See if I can figure out what those properties are?
Yeah, so if you want, you can try to learn things about the dagger through lore. It would basically be a downtime research project, and you'd be using Blackwater's library. So as
I
long
do
as
have 2 pieces of lore from the Hadrox library that I got way back. Can I use those for it?
what do you remember what you were researching?
Just general research, and then you just said that you just told me to specify I had 2 pieces of lore,
Okay.
specifically from the Hadrox library, because that's where I
Yeah.
did the research.
All right. Give me one moment. So, yeah, sure, you can pull up some of your old notes.
Because I don't want to research the dagger there at Blackwater, because he still doesn't know we technically have it.
It's true.
Yeah, and you're protected from scrying.
All right, so you start looking through your old research notes. Give me one moment. Let me look stuff up.
Oh, and I guess just as an unrelated, since I am attuned to that amulet proof against detection and location that we have, is there like a place you want me to put that? Because I mean, stuff like that, I don't necessarily know if I assume you're not going to tell me, hey, you're trying to be scryed on, and be like, oh, I have this. Because someone's trying to secretly scry on me.
I think if you keep it in your character, like on the front page of your character, I'm more likely to remember it, and just maybe put it as one of your abilities that the daggers grant or that the amulet's granting, and I'll try to remember that.
Okay, because a lot of times I keep my magical stuff in my bio in one of those sections, but I can put that one on the front.
Okay. So you would learn a few more things. We'll upgrade this a bit.
Divination magic seems cool. Just went through the full list of divination magic.
Yeah, divination wizards are sick, actually. I've always wanted to play one, but I never have.
Dude, they're fun as fuck. I played one in my last campaign. We were playing the Dragonlance module.
The only really experience I have for a divination wizard is watching Fantasy High and Dimension 20 from Add-on.
Okay, so these are the things you find out about the dagger from your 2 pieces of lore. You figure out the how to unlock the potential, making it a +2 dagger. You figure out that you can turn it on with a certain command, though you have to be attuned to do that. And you figure out that it grants extra radiant damage. Again, that has to be an attunement, though. The moon abilities.
And is that all 3 properties, or is there still one missing property?
There is another one.
Okay, so there's still one unknown.
Yeah. To find the last one, you think you'd need 5 pieces of lore.
Damn.
Yeah, it seems pretty obscure.
So +2 dagger. Dagger.
All right. Anything else as time is passing?
I think.
Well, in the evening.
I say yeah, not for the daytime passing.
Yeah, so it's about 9 in the evening. It's nighttime. When you would encounter Iara actually right outside the Blackwater estate. Like as you're leaving to go find her, she would approach you from the shadows. She says, I really wish you guys wouldn't stay there. It's way too heavily watched for me to sneak in. Because she is technically in your camp.
You could approach this at the dark water.
She says, well, your people are staying at the Blackwater estate right now.
Wait, are we?
Sorry, and actually, you're not there. Why are you talking?
Oh, I thought we were all leaving the Blackwater.
No, this was just, at least from what I heard, Roderick was going to look for her.
Oh, my apologies. I totally misinterpreted that.
Oh yeah. I wanted to find her, see if she has any updates.
So where is her? Oh, there she is. Okay. She would say things are definitely chaotic within the Blood Hand. I've kept an eye open, but haven't really seen Cithril. She's been kind of operating separately from most of the rank and file. I saw that Neil was killed by your people.
Yes, we just took him out this morning.
She says, well done on that.
Actually, pretty rough.
Was tired of his swarmy attitude and his advances. But it's good that he is gone, because that further threw the Blood Hand into disarray. There's a possibility they might attempt to just retreat. I don't know if they can still recover, especially after losing Neil and the Blackwater estate being as fortified now as it is.
Did that past time count as a long rest?
No, this is nighttime. So you're
Okay.
still waiting on your long rest.
Do you happen to get any information or know about the piece that Cithral's holding on to? We hate for them to retreat without us being able to at least confirm if she has it.
She says, well, I know she has it on her. At least I believe she does. She's always talking about it. But now I can keep looking into it and see what I find.
And I'll say you haven't. You said you haven't interacted with her at all.
She
As
says,
of
no.
yet, right?
I'm still pretty low on the totem, so I have not had a chance to meet her. I've been trying to prove myself, killing as few of your people as possible, of course. But I have had to show my abilities to some extent. So unfortunately, I did have to end the lives of some people in the town.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but understand. I would say, just make sure not to bring any of that up to the others.
She says, "Well, yeah, I'm not an idiot." She says, I knew you might understand, but just know that it's not something I enjoy doing."
Gotta say yes.
Give me an
Yes. See
insight
what you
check.
can find.
You are at disadvantage, I think.
Yes. What does that do for passive?
So well, passive would just be -5, but this is an active one.
Okay. No, that's fair. I was say, so my passive then is still a 14.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
sorry, my passive is 16
16.
because I have the rogue thing.
Yeah. Okay, so she would say, well, I should be getting back. I don't want to be gone too long. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, I'll mention her as like, yes, I think some of our people are staying at the Blackwater, but we usually try to stay at the Darkwater. We just, the past couple of days have been a little rough, so we felt a little safer here.
She
But yeah, I guess
nods.
if you get any word of where you think Cithril might be, I guess let us know as soon as possible if you can. Sooner we can get her piece, the better.
Yeah, she'll nod and say, of course, I could possibly, well, if I can divine the information through my contacts in the Blood Hand, I'll let you know. It might be sudden and you might need to move quickly, but maybe we can set up an ambush.
That should be fine. We should be able to gather that.
She says, also, I wanted to talk to you about my wage, which up till now I haven't been asking anything because I've kind of been doing this as a favor to Orchard. But since I have been serving the party and putting myself in danger, I'd like to collect at least 4 gold a day starting out.
No, yes, no, that's reasonable, and I guess I also not sure how loyal you are to Orchard, but I think we might want to employ your services even afterwards, if possible. But yeah, he'll kind of like dig around his pockets and he'll say,
You don't have to pay her now. I just added it to the upkeep.
"No, I'll say I though I do. Roderick is gonna give her just 20 gold as like a show of good faith."
Oh, okay. Give me a persuasion check on that. 11. He says, well, I'm glad your group has some money, because if I am staying on the surface, I certainly will need it. She will take the 20 gold pieces and thank you. And she says, well, yeah, I'll take this and just start putting aside that 4 gold a day for me. As
Oh, and
for...
actually, Roderick will also say, "It's like, oh, actually, maybe sometime you can teach me, but I have these, and I'll give her the 5 weak poisons that I had. I'm not experienced in poison, so I can't really use these, but
She smiles and says, "Oh, I certainly can." As a drow, poisons are quite common for what my people do. Thank you. These could come in handy. And as for Orcard, I do owe him a bit of a debt. That doesn't mean I'm going to serve him forever. If the if the payment is better coming from you, then I'll certainly consider your being loyal to you over him. But aren't you all allies?
I mean, we are, I would say, but I'm not sure.
She makes an
It
insight
was
check
kind of,
on
it was
you.
kind of, a temporary alliance.
Of course, these
Really,
things
re-
can fall apart easily. I understand that.
really, we were only there to figure out what happened between him and Blackwater and to get his piece, which we have all succeeded on. So
Says yes, and now we just need the final piece from the elf woman. All right. Well, as I said, be ready. Hopefully, if she does try to retreat, I can let you know beforehand so you can get her piece, as it would be much harder to try to follow her to Highguard or wherever she intends to go.
yes, yeah. Thank you again. Yes, as soon as you hear anything, definitely let us know. I think after today, I think we'll mostly be at the Darkwater. Is there do you know do you have Thieves Camp, correct?
Says, yeah, I can speak the language of the streets.
Say if for some reason we stay somewhere besides the Darkwater, I'll try to leave a message somewhere in that room that we've been renting.
She says, all right, I'll keep an eye out for messages then. Though, I must say, the looks I get from interacting with people, I almost feel like it's best I don't talk to anyone, but the barkeep hasn't been too bad. All right, well, good luck to you. I'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Yes, thank you. And yeah, he'll head back to the group.
All right, so that would end that interaction. Again, let me know if anyone else is doing anything. The evening would pass without issue. So you guys would long rest. And actually, you would level up.
Oh.
Because you're level, wait, you're level 6 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Six, we're
Correct.
Just wanted to make sure I'm not, like I didn't make you 7 and forgot to record it. All right, so yeah, you'd be level 7. The experiences of all the combat and interactions paid off. Because yeah, defeating part of the, along with your side stuff, defeating part of the Bloodhand leadership is a milestone.
2 additional maneuvers. Finally.
All right, and actually, I was going to say we should take a short break and give you time to level up, and we needed a break anyway. If anyone needs to use the restroom or stretch,
Yes, water. Gotta get more water.
I'll be back.
Now the question is, do I want second level spells or 3d6 sneak attack?
Ooh. Wait, do you have your rogue subclass already?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, second level spells are second level spells. But 3d6 is 3d6.
Yeah, and then at level 8 I can get my next rogue expertise.
Wait, if you go rogue, you can get a feat, right?
Yeah, I'm already level 4 rogue. I'm 4 rogue 2 cleric.
Oh, you're. Oh. Shoot.
So I would get uncanny dodge in the sneak attack upgrade if I go rogue right now.
Yo, uncanny dodge is actually not bad. That halves any damage, right? Am I crazy?
But yeah, I could use my reaction to half the damage. And then at level 8, if I go 6 rogue, I could get 2 more expertises.
I think that's really good.
I don't even know what expertise is. What do I have expertise in right now?
I'm trying to decide
Investigation, insight, history, arcana.
what 2 maneuvers to go. Should I go disarm? You know, I think menace. I think menacing attack should be 1 for sure. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, spend 1 superiority die to frighten the target. And add that to the damage.
Get 1 first level and 2 second level.
When you make a stealth check
Right,
or an
was-
initiative roll, spend 1 superiority die and add that die to the roll.
3,
Well, that's
so
not bad.
I prepare 6 spells. So 3. 1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go level. Derek.
Again, I don't know what 2 maneuvers to go. Maybe you could fainting attack. You can not superior die. And use the bonus action your turn to
that-
faint. You don't shoot within 5 feet of you. Advantage on the next attack roll. No. Make a weapon. Attack on your turn. You can also superior die. Increase your reach for the attack by 5 feet till you hit. No. Okay, I think I'm gonna go distracting strike. As
Yeah,
I can I can spend 1 superiority die to add to damage, right? And then the next attack roll against a target by someone other than me has advantage.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I think,
yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah, especially for your sneak attacks.
Well, doesn't he get if he's sneak attacking? Well, I guess if he can't have the flank, it'd
Guess
be
I
more
can at
for
least have
somebody.
the-
It would be more for somebody maybe who, yeah, because like yeah, he'd be most likely flanking, so you'd have an advantage anyway, but not always, I guess. Oh, you don't have to be. Do you have to be opposite sides to get the flanking? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, I
yeah,
think
it could be good in a pinch if you can't get behind him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go distracting strike.
Well, remember, you don't need flank to sneak attack. You just need to have another ally adjacent to the creature.
But for to get the advantage or
To get the +2,
Yeah,
you have to be
yeah.
opposite.
yeah.
Yeah. For sneak attack, it's you have to have advantage on the attack or have an ally next to them.
Yeah.
Gonna go now. Let's ambush add to my stealth check. What does brace do? No. And I'm going to do maneuvering attack. And I'm all done. When do my superiority dice become D10s? That's what I want to know. At 10th level, they become D10s. That's the way.
Nice.
Alright, when you are done leveling up, just type done in chat. Just so I know. I think we still have a few minutes on the break anyway, but... Alright, everyone's done.
Uh, uh, one alchemist fire. Before I forget.
One alchemist fire created. Alright, so the next day has come. What do you want to do? It is morning time.
And you and Alma
Uh,
still need to rest, right?
Yeah, we still have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Now you can keep resting. There might be...
Events.
yeah, I mean, time is passing, so there might be downsides to resting this much. But obviously you don't know for sure, so you could take the chance.
I don't even do it. I'll probably let you guys rest at least one more day.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a good idea. What would that do?
That would bring you down to 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, because that half speed is just gonna kill us.
Right.
Just trying to get to anywhere in a fight. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can manage. Yeah, one more day to get down to at least 1, and then I don't know, go from there.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'll spend one more day. I guess I'll leave in a note in that room that we're renting for Iara, and I'll tell you guys that I'm gonna go to the Hadrick's library and do some more research for the day.
Alright. I'll spend another 23 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, what are you spending that on?
Another alchemist fire.
Okay. All right. So, you are attempting to pass another day.
And I did my 2. What are they called? The daily upkeep thing.
Oh yeah, for yesterday. Make sure you paid the upkeep for your camp and for yourselves.
Lifestyle. That's what it's called.
Yeah. So the base one is just 1 gold a day, which is
I
what
get
most people do.
+2 to wealthy. Ooh, 1 more day of wealthy living, and I have 20 days.
Oh,
Alright.
must be one blind.
We did spend a day at Blackwaters. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We
Spend an
spent a
extra
day inside the tunnels.
1 second. I got to deduct. Well, you guys keep going. I got to deduct for the camp stuff. Camp. Got to do my job.
Yeah, it should be, I think, 10 gold now with Ira's payment.
Yes, it is. So I will deduct 10 gold. And we right now we've only done 1, right?
Yeah, we're doing the second day.
Okay. So let me deduct first the 10. Okay.
Alright, so the second day is passing.
Okay. I will deduct again.
Well, hang on.
Oh, okay.
It's in the process.
Okay.
I'm still rolling dice for stuff. Just let me know if any of you are doing anything in particular.
I mean, I'm going to the library to do research, but
Alright. Do you have a research project here, or are you starting a new one?
I guess kind of just to get more lore for the Dagger of Asiok, basically, is the project.
Alright, so it would be 50 gold pieces to start it, and if you want to hire people, it's 50 per person. And remember, each person you hire gives you a +1 to the roll at the end of the week. You can have up to 6. So you could spend up to 350. Or you can just do your own roll.
Yeah, I'll just do it myself. I won't hire anybody.
Alright, so it'll just be 50 to start the project then. Alright. Anyone else need to start a project? Let me know.
No.
Alright, so during the day, it's about. So wait, the day passed. So it was the 26th. During the day, I'll say about 2 o'clock. Now, you said you were checking for messages at the Darkwater?
I was leaving one for Iara, telling her I was at the Hadrick's library.
Alright. So when you go to leave one for her, you're doing that today, right?
Yeah.
You would find there is a message for you.
Oh.
It isn't identified who it's from, but it would say that Cithril wants to talk to your group under a banner of truce. Meet me tonight outside the house. You're pretty sure it's from Iara? Obviously, there's no way to tell.
I don't think I've ever had a message from her before, so. Okay, yeah, I guess, I'll bring that to the group.
Okay.
Is that right now?
I should, well, yeah, I'll come to you as soon as I see the message instead of going to the library. And tell them that, yeah, it sounds like Cithril wants to meet tonight.
Tonight? Oh. Well, I'm not opposed to meeting.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can just get the amulet and the citizens from Chaur, and then leave her and her people to go.
Ideally, that'd be yeses. I think we should meet, but we definitely need to be on high alert.
I agree. Perhaps we can have our guards with us.
I
Campfire.
don't think we want to bring too many, but I think, having them nearby in the town is not a bad idea.
So they say where she wants to meet.
Assuming outside the house we met originally.
Oh,
Well, you think Iara's gonna... That was probably Iara saying she'll meet you tonight to discuss details.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll relay
Outside
that.
outside Blackwater's mansion. Yeah, you don't think
Got
that
it.
letter was from Sithril. You think that was from
God,
Iara.
I thought you meant it was saying IR was telling us that Sithril wanted to meet tonight. But
Yeah.
No, what you said
But-
makes more sense.
Yeah, she didn't specify tonight for meeting, but she wants to talk to you about it tonight. Iara does.
Got it. Okay, so in that case, then, yeah, I'll let them know that I'm gonna speak to Ara tonight, and then I'll go do my research at the library. Then I'll meet IR tonight.
Okay.
If I still have time to go to the library anyway.
All right.
Assuming we do get this amulet from Sithro, shall I go and negotiate a payment from Galen before we do?
I mean, I guess you can see what he'll say. I wouldn't say that it's guaranteed that we'll get it, because
Shock says,
Could
do we want to give him this amulet? I mean, I almost feel like it would be better if we kept it.
Then how?
I agree that we should keep it, but still, if we do want to use these what they're for, we still need his piece. And whether we get that diplomatically or not.
Well, we still need his piece, but I don't know if we should trust him. I mean, we can still work with him. He has his piece, and we would have too. Just my thoughts. I've become a little bit weary of him, especially after all this talk of magical draining of people. I mean, who knows what he's been up to. Anyway, just my my 2 cents, my 2 copper.
No, that makes sense. No, I think, yeah, David, I think maybe it's best if we wait to see if we can get it or not.
All right.
And then if we have it, because, he still doesn't know that we actually have the dagger.
Melody would say, on the other hand, you could probably get quite a bit of gold for it, which could help with, well, maybe getting Walnut here a decent set of armor, or a better set. She gives you a wink.
Breastplate. Are you
Yeah.
unsatisfied with your breastplate, Walnut?
What was that? I didn't hear.
Are you unsatisfied with your breastplate?
I love my breastplate.
It was mostly a jest,
Yeah.
Melody says. But I mean, my main point was just that having more money could do the group well. Shock says, I don't know.
Well, you're not wrong. I do think we can somehow either work with him to go to that vault or just somehow get his piece. I think ultimately the gains would be greater.
Right.
We can still ambush him in his group on the way over.
I don't feel as good
That's-
about doing that, Shock says. I feel like attacking an ally is very dishonorable.
This is,
Yes.
maybe we can confirm we can get the piece from Sithril. Maybe IR and I might be able to maybe steal it from him in some way.
All right.
We'll see how this meeting goes, and then we can convene afterwards.
Yeah. So time keeps passing. It's now the evening. Say about 8-ish when you go to meet Iara. Are all of you going?
I would say just me. I mean, I'll let them know where we're meeting, but I'd say I'll just go.
Okay. And you would have finished a day towards whatever downtime projects you're working on.
Okay,
How many
2
days
of
do I
5.
need to get to do the lore roll for research? How does that work?
It's 5.
Need 5 days, and then I roll, and depending on the roll, I get X amount of lore.
Yeah, you do have to do it at the same library.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
If you pause the assignment, you can't continue at a different library.
No, makes sense. Okay, I just want to make sure how many days I needed.
So Iara would meet you in the evening. She says Cithril is trying to get a message to your group that she wants to meet under a banner of peace. I haven't told her that I'm telling you, but I thought I'd let you all know that this is what she wants. I'm thinking that she is looking to back out of Chaur at this point, but I don't know for sure. It could also be a trap.
I mean, that would be ideal for us if we can get her peace, and if we can somehow get her amulet, and we would let them leave in peace. They'd even offer some money as well to make sure they leave, but
I think that's more what she is looking for, compensation. I mean, if she wanted to leave with the amulet, she probably could have already. If I'm honest, it would be hard to set up an ambush because I don't know exactly what her timelines are. Not impossible, but it's likely she would be able to slip out before I could let you all know.
no, yeah, I don't think we're interested in that. I think just keep talking to her and peacefully and trying to get the peace from her. Diplomatically, I think is what we want to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she would ask for it, but obviously quite a bit. Shall I try to get a message to her that you wish to meet peacefully?
Yeah,
And-
so say, I guess whatever, yeah, however you can do that without, revealing your position, but I think,
Well,
yes, we'd be willing to meet.
I think she has offered it to several of her people to try to get messages to us, so I might actually be rewarded for being able to do so without being arrested. What terms would you have? Like, where would you want to meet her, and what would be the terms of the meeting?
We would request that it be above ground somewhere. I mean, it can be in one of the abandoned houses, but somewhere above ground.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as, I would say currently we won't bring Melody. Currently there is 4 of us, so we would ask that there's no more than 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll try to set something up for tomorrow then.
Great. I say yeah. I guess they'll let us know what she says.
All right. So,
And I would say you may even, I guess you can also tell her that what we're interested in for their terms, and if there's any idea of what they may be looking for in terms of compensation.
yeah, I'll ask her about that and maybe meet you tomorrow night to learn more or to tell you more. Is there a better way I could get in touch with you? I feel like doing this at night, if I have something, I guess I could just leave a message for you again at the Dark Water.
As I unfortunately don't have any magical means of communication or anything like that. We can maybe talk to Blackwater. He does cure some things. Maybe he might have like a set of sending stones or something like that.
Maybe that artificer with you can do something. I know they are supposed to be specialists in magical items.
Maybe, yeah. I would say, yeah. I say for now I will I'll put some of my research on hold and I'll just wait at the Dark Water for most of the day tomorrow. Just so easier to find me. But yeah, I'll speak to Blackwater and Walnut and see if maybe there's some sort of magical messaging that we can do.
All right, and you might want to bring your friends along just in case they have some suggestions as well.
Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you tomorrow at the Dark Water then. And she'd slip off into the night. So that's the only encounter today. So go ahead and pass another day.
Okay.
It is now the 27th. Again, like your upkeeps and camp upkeep.
Yep.
Second
Got that.
alchemist fire.
Yep, you can make another alchemist fire with your downtime day. And yeah, it is now the 27th I assume you tell the group what Iara told you.
Yep.
Okay.
Pass all the information along. And I will be right back real quick. Wife just got home. It'll be like a couple minutes.
Okay. So yeah, the next day, are we just waiting at the dark water to talk to Iara?
I'm okay with that.
Alright. The town's been definitely uneasy, but people are at least starting to recover from the horrible riot that happened. Like, people are rebuilding and starting to move about the streets again. So, actually, do we want to give him a minute? So I'd like you all to be here for this conversation. Let's just wait a moment. Go look at something.
Man, I just got a haircut earlier today. It feels like I can breathe again.
You got what?
A haircut.
Oh. Yeah. Probably get another one of those soon. Oh, are you doing anything after this, David?
After our session, yeah. I'm
Alright.
gonna go do some shopping, and then later going to a Kraken game down at Climate Pledge.
Oh, what game?
Kraken game, hockey game.
Oh, the hockey team. Yeah, the Krakens.
The Krakens.
Krakens. Release the Krakens.
Yeah.
Release the Quacken.
The Quackens.
Hey, do dinosaurs exist in this world?
To what?
Dinosaurs exist in your world?
I don't know. Maybe. You might have to go find them.
Gotta seek out dinosaurs.
Lost.
We're derailing this campaign.
I want
Sure,
to
you wanna
turn
go
them
hunt?
out.
You want to go hunt
Yeah.
dinosaurs?
This is gonna turn into Monster Hunter.
You assume
Yeah.
you're derailing. I may have planned for that all along.
Yeah.
Just pull out my second binder. I'm like, psh,
You
DMing
thought
so
you
long.
outsmarted me, but I
Yeah,
outsmarted you,
it's about
outsmarted
goddamn time, guys.
Yeah, I was wondering when you'd figure it out.
Yeah, I've really had to stretch this whole town thing for multiple sessions.
Yeah. Time for dinosaur hunting. Yeah, I was just gonna play some Helldivers after, so I
Yeah.
thought I'd see what you were doing.
I haven't really been playing much. I've been busy with work and the gym, and then trying to learn Spanish. And
Se habla español.
I am back.
Welcome back. All right, so at the inn, it's very quiet. Pretty much, it's like just you and maybe a couple of guards and some townsfolk there. But around, let's see, around I'll say 12 in the afternoon, Iara would come in and sit down at your table. She says, "Greetings, Misfits. I have news. Sithril wants to meet. She would like to meet below, however. She doesn't trust that you will actually not have guards or someone nearby to try to take her down. Whereas the tunnels provide a more enclosed area that she knows it would be harder for their people to move around in. She had said the halls of Tarsus is where she wants to meet. I told her I could speak to you and try to bargain a bit. Yeah. What would your counter proposal be, or would you be willing to meet at the halls of Tarsus?
Did she agree to the size of the attending party?
Yes, she said that if there's only going to be you said 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you're not bringing Shock or Melody.
Well, I was including Shock as the 4. Me,
Oh,
Damien,
okay.
Walnut, and then Shock.
Yeah, so she says she can bring 4 of her people as well, but she will have her people in the immediate area should you choose to betray that. But at the actual meeting, she will only have 4.
I guess we can do the same. We can bring our guards just to have them nearby. But yes, yeah. That I mean, if you guys are, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
expect.
fine.
I didn't really expect her to agree to meet above ground, but
I
Yeah.
think the whole Tarsus is a good meeting spot.
Oh, and she says she wants to bargain for gold and magical objects for her vault piece.
Did she
Perhaps
give-
we can
and did she give an indication of how much? I don't know. So we definitely would be willing to bargain. Just need to make sure that if we need to acquire more funds or anything.
She was looking for about 6,000 gold pieces worth.
6,000 gold pieces.
I assume she would expect you to get at least part of that from Blackwater himself.
Yeah, sure. She.
Maybe even all of it. And she says, I assume you don't have that much. Maybe you're richer than I thought.
Not quite.
But yeah, that's pretty much what she put on the table.
We do have magical items.
So yes, we definitely have some of those we can offer. And yes, I think we should go speak to.
Galen.
I think, yeah, speak to Blackwater and see if he's be willing to part with either some more items or gold.
Okay.
But yes, you can tell her we'll be willing to meet.
All right. Well, she wanted to meet as soon as possible. Would you be willing to meet her later on in the evening?
Yes, I think that should be fine. I would say just
Because I think at this point there's only like one level of exhaustion, right? To some of
Yeah.
you, which
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be disadvantage to checks. So that's not nothing if you're gonna
Yeah.
have people
Yeah,
do
I'll
it
say-
on persuasion.
Yeah,
I'll
but I
say
have
tell her-
lucky, so that's mega advantage or something like that.
You have what?
yeah, I think
Oh, lucky.
And then now I have Lou. Did it add it in?
You have what's
Flash
it
of-
called? Yeah,
Flash
Flash of
Genius.
Genius. I'm very aware of that ability.
Yeah, I know you. I knew you were. Pretty much, because I have +5 intelligence. I can do 5 times a day if I can give somebody +5 to an ability check or saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it right now?
12
Like
You have
noon
it
or
at
midnight?
30.
afternoon.
Okay.
It's like halfway through the day. Or after.
Let's say yeah. This should be fine. We should be able to meet tonight.
Yeah.
Then he'll look to Damien and Walnut just to make sure they're okay with that since they're still tired. But
All right. Well, what time should I give her? Like, say maybe 8 in the evening.
yeah, that should be enough. We just need some time to speak to Galen and gather some,
Which
gather
is
some
fun.
items and stuff.
All right. Well, we will see you there at 8. Okay. So you all head back to the Blackwater estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then
what's our money pool looking like?
Well, that's what I say. I guess for items, I have a wand, a web, and this moon sickle that I don't think we care about, so we can offer those.
We can offer
We-
shock items back to her.
That's what I say. We can do.
Neil's, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I say. If no one cares, we can offer the hand wraps and the boots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get those
I don't care
back.
for those items.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
What
not
about the
particularly.
scrolls?
I would say I'm not particularly interested in the scrolls.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah. I'm always the type that it's just like I keep it indefinitely.
Yeah, we can offer
So-
her guy back.
Oh, her prisoner? That's true.
No.
Yeah, we don't know if she'll care
Well-
about that guy, but
Yeah.
you can always ask.
I mean,
True.
we can bring him as. Well, actually, yeah. Well, I'd say we just also bring him as well as just a show of good faith. She's more likely to either bring the price down or.
Yeah.
Show her that we do want to truce.
All right, are you gonna go talk to Blackwater?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want the whole? At least try to get the whole 6K, or what? What are we
Well,
trying
yeah.
to
I say we try to get as much as we can from him. We can supplement with our magic items. If he gives us the gold, we can supplement with our magic items to give the Sith roll and keep some of the gold. But
do? All right.
I think we try to get
should
as much as
we-
he's willing.
Should we let him know that we're meeting with the Sith?
I don't see why not.
All right, so Blackwater
Yeah.
is currently in his office. If you go there, he would give you a polite greeting and invite you in. He says, "How goes the campaign to find Sithril, my friends?"
Well, we believe we are to meet tonight to acquire the piece off of her.
Oh,
She says she's willing to sell it.
how much?
She's asking 6,000 gold pieces.
He says, "Done. I will give you the money and you will bring the item to me."
All right. Is anything else, guys? Anything important?
I'm just.
Do you
how do we
say,
know? How do we verify it actually is the item when we do the trade?
I mean, if she lets me and given time, I think I should be able to identify it and confirm.
He nods. He says, "I assumed that Roderick would be able to use his magic
Okay.
to confirm it."
Yeah, yeah. We don't want to get duped.
Yes, please do confirm. Yeah, I thought that would go without saying, but yes, make sure you confirm this.
I guess that would leave us our payment.
He says, was he paying you for that?
I believe another 6K would suffice.
He says, "I thought we had agreed that we would split in the final contents of the vault. That was to be your payment."
Yes, but that's not a tangible amount. Now, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, we don't know what lies in the vault. It could be nothing.
He says, "The vault has magics beyond anything discovered in our cycle." He says, "I know this for a fact."
For a fact, you say. And how would you come about that information?
He says,
I would
"I've-"
say, well, without trying to, maybe argue too much, would you agree upon just a monetary amount that doesn't have to be paid now, and if for some reason the contents in the vault doesn't add up to that, we could supplement?
Give me a persuasion. Up to 2 of you, I'll say.
I'll do it. The other one.
And then I'm giving +5 to. I would have done Roderick. Well, I can do both. Or can you do
No, it would just be a reaction, so you'd be able to do one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I could choose. Yeah, Damien, because that's a reaction.
And I can even add my commanding presence on top of that.
So
Okay.
+5 to that roll.
So
Plus
he
24,
says,
29.
if for
29.
some reason this whole thing was a waste of my time, I suppose I can pay you the 6,000 gold, sure. But I'm not going to pay you until that's confirmed.
Okay.
He says, but I mean, if you wish to drop your share of the vault's profit, I can just start paying you as I'm paying my other mercenaries. I just assume that you would want to partake since you are more skilled than most of my people. And that was the
So no,
original agreement.
I think that is preferable to us. We just want, some sort of guarantee in case,
Collateral.
in case for some reason it doesn't pan out.
He nods and he says, "It will pan out. There's no way that vault will have nothing in it. It wouldn't be sealed as it is if that were the case. But yes, you have my guarantee for, say, like you said, 6,000. That sounds fair."
Sounds good. We'll just
He says,
take
"Just
the Citadel once, and we'll be back tonight, I suppose.
He gives it to you in platinum. He says, "Beware of tricks. This would be a good place for her to set an ambush. Take out my strongest mercenaries, get my money, and gain the upper hand in the fight. Wouldn't put it past her. She's devious. She's betrayed us before."
We'll make
I'll
sure
say-
to take cards.
One last request: would you happen to have a set of sending stones or anything of that sort? I actually have a compatriot that's been working with us who's infiltrated them, and I would like an easier way to communicate with her.
Give me another persuasion. Again, up to 2 of you. And remember, for your flash of genius, this is a 5 time per day thing.
Yeah.
So,
So I've used it once, and then okay, Damien again. That'll be 2.
well, you can wait till he rolls. You don't have to.
But
call
he
it
did roll,
now.
right? Oh yeah, but
Not
don't
yet.
show. But I need to know. Oh, Damien rolled, didn't he?
Wait,
But,
did you roll again, Damien?
Yeah,
Oh, I see you did.
You got 26
yeah.
with his thing, so I think you're good.
Are you gonna flash him, or you want to just
Yeah,
give him
'cause
the
that was the thing.
26?
Like I don't get to know until. No, he rolled really well.
Okay.
Yeah, also
we're not
commanding
gonna flash.
presence there.
I like that. I'm not gonna flash him.
How many times can you? Oh, that's your points,
Battle
right?
Master. My Battle Master thing, yeah.
Okay. He says sending stones. I'm familiar with them, but no, I'm sorry, I don't have any. He says,
Unfortunate, but
I think I have a recipe to create them, though. If any of you has the ability to make magical items.
Oh,
Is that something that would
not-
interest you?
I'm not very proficient at it, but yeah.
I say I should be able to do that. So I think the recipe would be useful.
So he
Unfortunately,
goes
it's help now, but I think that would be something useful in the future.
he
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
over to his cabinet and looks through a bunch of his papers. He pulls out a scroll and says, "Here." He looks. Who is it? I suppose you, Walnut. He hands you
Yeah,
the scroll.
yeah.
He says, "Copy this down and
Okay.
give it back to me. It'll probably take
Hello.
you at least an hour."
Okay. Then I spend an hour writing it down.
All right. So yeah, it's quite complex, but you managed to get. Where are you putting this down? Do you have like a spell book or something?
I don't as of right now, but
Piece of paper?
Yes. Now I will have a book of stuff recipes for magical items.
All right. So you can add that to the group's recipes.
should I short
Sending
rest here?
stones.
Uh,
In his office? He'd prefer you didn't.
I mean, we're doing an hour of whatever, right? Just
Yeah, so it's what time did I say it was?
You said sending. It's called sending stones, right?
Yeah, recipe for sending stones.
Yeah. Okay.
It's probably like about
noon, right?
2 at this point, because it's been a couple hours since Iara. So you're taking an hour to get the recipe. You're short resting.
so you get my superiority dice back.
Sure, you
During
spend.
the short rest, I would like to attempt to inconspicuously case the inside of his estate. Kind of try to get a good layout of it.
How would you do that?
kinda
Basically,
wander around, see where I'm allowed to
mercenaries. So mercenaries are only allowed in his main hall. You're not actually supposed to go anywhere but the main hall and like the basement to go to the tunnels.
Am I allowed more?
Yeah, but you're not the one casing the place, right? It was him.
True.
You're doing your
True.
other thing.
True. Just chilling for an hour.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean-
you're not supposed to, but yeah, you could try to sleep
say-
or something.
I guess kind of just walking around like the main hall and the basement. How many other mercenaries are kind of inside wandering the halls like during this time of day?
So you probably have met most of his main people by now. There's Lyra, of course.
Yep.
There's also... Have you met Father Gregory?
Duval?
Yeah,
Duval.
okay, you have. Yeah, Gregory Duval. There is another warrior, Dorwin Hellick. There's also some lesser people. There's an older guy who is probably some sort of paladin. Adrian Vance. And let's see, is there anyone else? No, this isn't it. I think that's it. So yeah,
And
those
the people
are
who were usually guarding out front, were they just normal guards or were they mercenaries?
they're
Usually had people out
mercenaries.
front.
But they're more like archers and like warriors. They're not specialists. They're more soldiers.
Got it,
They're
okay.
definitely more skilled than the town guards.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, the town guards are like police basically versus like military that Blackwater has, or ex-military, ex-soldiers, all sorts of people. It's more in-depth training.
And then isn't there, if I like go down to the basement ever, isn't there like that wizard guy down there?
Yeah. So he's not one of Blackwater's main people, but you can try to talk to him if you want. He's more of a like hired mercenary.
No, so do I ever see him anywhere else upstairs, or he's pretty much always in the basement?
He seems like he's doing some sort of research project for Blackwater.
Okay.
Magical. He's working on magical things in Blackwater's laboratory. That's pretty much the only place you've seen him.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm interested in like trying to talk to him or anything, but I just want to.
Yeah, he's kind of kept to himself. You might see him come upstairs every now and then just to have a like break and eat some food, but he's not one of Blackwater's main people. You think he's more of like a research assistant or something? Someone Blackwater had hired to do downtime project stuff. And he does have scholars doing some research work as well, using his pretty vast book collection.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's all I'm interested in then. I won't try to like sneak around to other places right now.
Okay. Anyone else before I get to the meeting time? This is your last chance.
I am good.
All right.
I'm good.
So you would have enough time to put a day of downtime towards a project if anyone was doing that.
Yeah, I gotta start working on my project. It's
Well-
just research in the Blackwater Library.
Yeah, so if you don't have a project yet, that would just be 50 gold pieces to start one. You can...
I already do.
oh, you do? Okay, good.
I have 1 day so far out of 5. No, I
Gotcha.
have 2 out of 5.
Okay, so you spend your day doing that.
Yeah.
So it is evening time as you get ready to head down. You're given the money in platinum, so it's not as much to carry, platinum pieces, but there is, what is that, divided by 10, so 600 platinum, I think. Yeah. So I guess who's carrying that? Just because it might become an issue.
I can carry it.
Or you just throw it in the bag of holding.
Ooh, that might be better.
Yeah, probably just in there.
Yeah,
Okay. And who's carrying the bag of holding?
that would be.
Just remind me.
Walnut. He's the
Walnut.
quartermaster.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to carry it? Fair enough.
Yeah, that's our quartermaster. That's the party inventory, the bag of holding.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, because that always weighs 15 pounds. So, like, I think Walnut might be kind of close on
No.
his weight.
No, it's that'll be too much.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because, like,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
he is not
I'm not
that
strong.
strong.
I'm not strong.
But he doesn't have to carry it just because he's the quartermaster.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
can-
what's carrying capacity? It's 15 times strength, right?
It's 10 times strength for unencumbered.
10 times 3. I can hold 80 pounds. And
So between 10 and 15 is light encumbrance, which is like minus 10 feet. It's not that bad. Minus 10 feet to speed. And over 15 is heavy encumbrance, which is half speed, disadvantage. That's when it gets really bad.
So my strength score is 8 times 10.
So you can carry 80
I can hold
pounds.
before minus 10 speed. I can hold
Yeah.
it like holding it up.
I wasn't as big, like I wasn't tracking it that close before, but then everyone just started dump statting strength. So I wanted to make strength a little bit more, you know, like you should care a little bit about being like a nerd weakling. So like weight and like things like athletics for retreat is like mainly what strength is good for. But yeah.
I can hold it. I have the capacity to hold it.
Okay, so we'll say you have it.
Yeah.
Just in case they try to steal it or something, I need to know who has it. Just in case.
Of course, that'll never happen, right?
Of course not. Alright. So you go down below, heading to the Halls of Tarsus. I'll say you have your camp and some of Blackwater's people watching your back, so I'm not going to make you roll anything.
Yeah.
Now, it's about 2. Do we want to start this, or do we want to end here and do this next time?
I'd say next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say if you have to go, we can wait till next time. I'll say I'm good otherwise, but
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better if we just do it, because then we'll also have Quentin here. Or
True,
Oliver.
true.
Oh, Oliver will have stuff to say.
Which might not be good, actually, now that I think about it.
He's gonna be like, okay,
It
what we're gonna
starts
do
like
is we're gonna rob them.
gaslighting.
Yeah, gaslighting.
like, oh, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah. So
Gaslight
what
Cithral.
I think is that you give us 6,000 gold
Yeah.
and the amulet.
Yeah. It's like out of nowhere.
Great.
It's like, now the tables have been turned on the
and
tables.
but somehow convince them to do it.
Yeah.
Well, having an insanely good persuasion does not mean you always persuade. It just means like it's not magic. As much like some DMs kind of like, well, it's like 26, so it's now you still, it's still within reason.
It's got to be within within
Yeah.
reason.
So you get the best possible outcome in the situation. But anyway, let's do MVP votes. We can.
We were going to bring the gladiator with us as a sign up.
Oh right, yeah, that's fine. He can be with you.
Alright, cool. Just
How do I chat again in this thing?
Yeah, I'll give you the command.
Yeah, I'll eventually remember.
Basically /W like /whisper space GM.
That's what it was. Okay, because I tried Flash DM and it was just like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta have the W first.
Yeah, it's basically /whisper. You can /W or /whisper, but all right. So it is gonna be Roderick. Congrats. You are MVP.
TY.
MVP.
Yeah, good job, everyone. Well done fighting off those guys and getting to a possible point of finishing out the chapter if things go well with Cithral.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta figure out if we're either stealing from Blackwater or going there with them.
That's true. There's still the Blackwater question.
All right, but I'm out of here. Later, guys. See you next Saturday.
Yep.
See ya.
yeah, I think at this point we just go with him. Personally. But we'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Alright,
Because his is a ring, right?
yeah, I mean, whenever everyone to slip it off his hand.
Yeah, that he's probably wearing. Yeah.
Perhaps we can hold on to the dagger, maybe. We can convince him.
It was what, 2 days of downtime, right?
Yes.
Okay, just for Quentin.
Oh, Melody got 2 potions for us. We should probably distribute those.
Yeah, make sure you spend that and go ahead and get those potions.
I got the greater healing, so you can take one and we can give one to either Quentin or Walnut.
Yeah, let me just...
Who's
Mark
doing Damie, and you did the journal today, right?
yes.
Okay. Just make sure I make note of that.
I am busy today, so I'll probably put it out sometime later this week.
Yeah, no rush. If you can get in the next few days, that would be good, just so your missing person can see what happens or what happened.
Well, I gotta go, so we'll see you.